Are you flying in 2020? What kind of changes have the airlines made, and what do you as a passenger need to know before stepping on that next flight? We've put together our list of GoTravel's top tips and tricks for flying safely and comfortably this year. I'm going to get into everything from your pre-flight checklist to the newest check-in procedures to navigating your way hassle-free through TSA. This is your step-by-step 2020 flight guide. As we all start traveling again, one of the keys to a safe travel experience is limiting touch points and making use of touchless technology wherever possible. First things first, download the app. When you're preparing for your flight, the absolute first thing you will want to do is download your airline's mobile app. You'll be able to access your boarding pass, flight status, and gate information all from your own device, eliminating needless paper exchanges. Next, eat before you go. Some airlines are serving snack packs, and some are offering no food at all. Although most airports are keeping some kind of food concession open, the hours are now much more limited than usual. And furthermore, why add another touch point purchasing food at the airport if you can just eat before from the comfort of your own home? Also, your airline will always send you an email in the days and hours leading up to your flight, with both updates and any specific instructions. Take a few minutes to review that pre-flight email, and it should provide you a great summary of everything you need to know with the most up-to-date details. Another item all travelers can do to be fully prepared is to review the latest official travel mandates and destination entry requirements. Things are changing swiftly in 2020, so it doesn't hurt to do just one final check of these government requirements before arriving at the airport. This is something you can always ask your travel advisor to help you with as well. Either way, this can definitely save you some time and hassle in case you need to make any booking adjustments in light of government changes. When packing your carry-on, the first item to remember is your mask or face covering. This is pretty much a standard requirement now by most airports and airlines, so you will want to have this easily accessible and ready to go. Hand sanitizer. You're permitted a 12-ounce bottle of liquid hand sanitizer in your carry-on. Be ready though to have it handy to place in the bin separately from your carry-on during security check. Pack a snack. We've already mentioned about eating before you go, but it's totally fine to pack a snack. The key with this is to consolidate your snacks in a separate baggie in your carry-on, as many airports may require you to place the snack items separately in the bin during security check. Remember to pack light. In order to reduce touch points on board, many airlines are now mandating that cabin crew cannot assist with passengers placing bags into overhead bins, so the lighter, the better. Review the TSA travel checklist. For those of you who want to be extra thorough, I want to remind you that you can look up any item on the official TSA website for specific instructions on that particular item. Again, masks are now required by most airports and airlines, so make sure you have yours on as soon as you enter the airport. Also, if something happens to your mask, it breaks, you forget it, most airlines are now providing masks if the passenger does not have their own. On top of that, airports are now stocking the gift shops with masks for purchase. Here in Orlando, for example, they're selling reversible theme park patterned masks for just $5.99 each. At check-in, security, and boarding, remember the goal continues to be limiting those touch points. Throughout the airport, you will notice plexiglass being used everywhere you have interaction with staff. Most airports are simply having you show your ticket and ID through the plexiglass to avoid unnecessary back and forth exchanges between staff and passengers. So be ready to hold up your pass and ID and wait for instructions. You'll also be asked momentarily to pull down your mask when you are verifying identity. Be mindful of social distancing markers. Just take extra care of noticing your surroundings, keeping distant from other passengers when possible, noticing floor decals, and listening for any other guidelines. And finally, you'll notice that airports are installing hand sanitizer stations everywhere. Feel free to make use of them. Now we get to the easy part. In 2020, the airlines have drastically enhanced their sanitization programs. Planes are thoroughly disinfected between each and every flight. The airlines are using a combination of processes including electrostatic spraying, full cabin wipe downs using hospital-grade disinfectant in all common areas, and employing the use of HEPA air filters, which remove 99.97% of airborne particles. You can truly feel confident that when you board your aircraft, the airlines have done everything to provide you a clean and safe space for your flight. So once you are on that plane, not much you need to know. Continue to wear your mask unless snacking or drinking, be mindful of unnecessary touch points, and be considerate of your fellow passengers. It's all about limiting touch points. If you just keep this in mind throughout your travels, you will experience a relaxed and easy journey. I hope this rundown gave you a little insight into what to expect on your next flight journey. In the meantime, feel free to download our free 2020 flight guide checklist. I've listed the link in the description section below. Safe travels, happy flying, and wash those hands. Bye!